Hello and welcome back to the Leeds United FM20 save. And tonight it is the Champions League final. I can't believe we're saying it. The Champions League final against Chelsea. But first, we've got to navigate Chelsea and Leicester in the Premier League. So 3 games coming up for you this evening. Tonight's episode is being broadcast as a premiere, which is like a live stream, but not a live stream because it's not live. But we all get to watch it together, basically, if we all join at the same time when this video is uploaded. So if you're watching this right now live, there is a chat box on the right-hand side. Get involved in there. It'd be great to see you and have a good chat with you. If you're watching this back later on in the evening after the premiere has happened, you can watch the live replay if you choose. But if you don't want to, then don't have to. What I will say, though, is because it's a Champions League final, we're pushing the likes boat out. 300 likes on today's video, please. That would be excellent. And also, we are so close now to 17,000 subscribers. If we get to there as well tonight, that would be absolutely mental. So if you're not yet pressed subscribe, press that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, and that'll be all good stuff. Right, we've played one game in between yesterday's episode and today's episode. The game against Crystal Palace, and the game against Crystal Palace, we won 1-0 with Adam Holozek scoring in the 5th minute. So another 3 points picked up there, which was huge. What that means for the league table is that we are still in 5th place right now, but we've got a game in hand over Manchester United, who are level on points with us, but they have conceded less goals than us and scored more goals than us. So they are ahead of us on goal difference as it stands right now. Obviously, we've got the game in hand to play, and that game in hand, of course, is against Chelsea, who we also play in the Champions League semi-final. So not only do we need to beat them in the Champions League semi-final, we need to beat them here today to guarantee ourselves top 4 in case we do lose to them in the Champions League final. So a win today would take us up to 80 points, to be just behind Man City, obviously behind them on goal difference, and Liverpool already winning the title this season. So we could still finish as high as second this season, but as long as we're somewhere in that top 4, I'm happy. So first things first, that dress rehearsal. We've got Chelsea coming up, and this is the team that we're going to playing. Van Voort stays in goal, with Josko playing at left back, of course, because of Aït-Nouri's injured for 3 weeks. We'll miss all the games in today's episode, which is rather frustrating. He's been superb for us all season, Rayan Aït-Nouri. Scored the night for Wolverhampton Wanderers in real life too, but great player for us this season. Well worth that £36 million. Hopefully Josko can just sort of hold out at right back. Godfrey will also line up alongside him with Gomez and Reece James at right back. Thomas, Taylor and Valenzuela, that midfield trio, which we've seen so many times this season, have done so well this season, will continue to play as that trio. Bergwijn on the left, Renier on the right, and Holozek will lead the line for us today. Barisic hasn't quite been so prolific when he's been given the role as the lead striker ahead of Baby since he's been injured, who will be back for the final, but I don't know if we'll play him for the final because he'll have no match sharpness, so not quite sure what to do about that one with Baby, at least on the bench for him. But Barisic hasn't been scoring the goals since Baby's been injured, so it's time to give Holozek a go. He scored last game. Hopefully he does as well today. So kickoff is upon us. In the chat, in the live chat, get your score predictions in there right now. I'd love to know what you guys think is going to happen in this game. Hopefully we have enough about ourselves, but this Chelsea side is fantastic, really. The attacking ferocity they've got in Leroy Sané, Mbappe and João Pedro is really top quality. Of course, they've got Ferro at the back, who I think their backline's a little weak, actually, now that I've looked at the team, because we were happy to let Ferro go because we knew we could bring Joe Gomez in, who's a lot better. Godfrey is as good as Joe Gomez, which means he's better than Ferro. So I think their centre-back partnership is a little weak. Ferro also only with a right foot, not a left foot. He's playing on the left-hand side, so that could play into our advantage as well. But he is still a World Cup winner. Of course, he won the World Cup during his time with us when he was playing for Portugal in the World Cup. So he knows how to defend. He knows how to win things. He's a very, very good player still. And, you know, he'd get into our team as a backup player easily. It's a nice rotation. But we want to try and get the better of him today, as the first half is ticked by very quickly. Not an awful lot going on. Chelsea, the team dominating the game so far, which doesn't quite bode well for the final. But our defence has held up well, which is nice. If we could just get some better ratings going forwards, a 6.5, 6.5 and a 6.4 for our attacking trio isn't ideal, as Leroy Sané comes forward for Chelsea. Gomez with a good challenge in there. Thomas can clear that up towards Taylor. Taylor into Holozek. Holozek with a bit of space. Holozek shoots, but it's saved by the Chelsea keeper. That's the best chance we've seen from either side today. And can we score one from this corner? Valenzuela into the middle, collected by the Chelsea keeper. Is this going to be the start of a counter-attack? or just the end of the highlights. Okay, 20 minutes ago, changes need to be made, but we'll do it after this highlight as Bergwijn comes forward into the area, into Renia. I think he's, Reece James with a good shot there. Wasn't quite what I was expecting. I thought it was going to end up very nicely for us, but it didn't really. Barisic is going to come on. Saying that, Brewster will come on as well, actually, on the right-hand side. Or the left-hand side. Bergwijn's not played too well. Let's bring Brewster on the left and see if that changes anything at all. Valenzuela will come off. When Valenzuela plays well, he is superb. But when he doesn't play well, he's just really ineffective, which is frustrating for a player of his quality. He's just a bit too inconsistent for my liking, despite him probably being, on paper, in terms of attributes, the best player in the squad. He's just a little too inconsistent, which is rather frustrating. But 15 minutes to go. A draw isn't too bad as long as we win our final game of the season against Leicester, because obviously this point will take us a point ahead of Manchester United. Win that final game of the season and we will be absolutely fine for a top 4 finish. But ideally a win will just be a little bit more secure for us as James coming forward shoots and the former Chelsea man scores the goal. We saw last episode a wing-back getting the one goal we needed. This time, hopefully the one goal we need has come through Reece James. Great tackle, and he just goes unopposed. No one really comes near him. And that number 3 was Chilwell. He just looked the wrong way the entire time. I had no idea where he was, and it just allowed Reece James to come forward, score the goal. We move up to 3rd in the league table now, so this is a great position for us to be in. Of course, if we lose the next game and Chelsea and Man United win theirs, we do drop back down to 5th, which isn't ideal. But we've done the business in the league against Chelsea as the dress rehearsal for the Champions League final. We know we can beat them, but can we do it again in the final? So let's praise Reece James for that. That was fantastic stuff. Keep it up, Reece James, and you might be overtaking Tomiyasu as our first choice right back at some point soon. We will rest all these players as well. Training rest one day. We've got 5 days off, but I'd like to give them as much rest as possible before we play against Leicester. The board are delighted that you've achieved one of the objectives laid out by the club vision. Qualify for the Europa League 5 years ahead of... I mean, I'm a bit confused by this, considering that we qualified for the Champions League last season, but at least the board are happy with me. That's something. Oh, you love to see that as well. World news. Lincoln City promoted. That is excellent. Lincoln City, where are you? Lincoln. Come up. 4th in League 2. They must have won the playoffs then. But great to see Lincoln promoted back to League 1. Fantastic stuff. Can we ask for an affiliate club yet? Make board request. Networking. Affiliate club. We'd like to have an affiliate club to send players out to, please. Lads, come on. Let's get this sorted. They reject it. Lads, why? I don't understand why you wouldn't want an affiliate club. Either way, we'll brush past that and we'll take on Leicester City. How long do we have in between the Leicester game and the Champions League? A week. Okay, 2 weeks actually, a long time. So we can just put out a full strength lineup and not have to worry about resting them and things like that. What I might do, I'll put Baby on the bench and we'll bring him on at some point. But he will be fit enough. Actually, this could mean that Aït-Nouri's fit enough. Potentially fit enough for the final. I don't know if I want to risk him or not, but Baby, I think, could be worth the risk. Joel will come on at the back for Joe Gomez because I promised him a bit more game time as well. But other than that, we'll leave the team as it isn't because I want to bring Tomiyasu on. There we go. That's the team. Submit that. Let's beat Leicester, guarantee ourselves top 4, and then focus on that Champions League final. So kickoff is upon us. Again, live chat. Let me know what you think the score is going to be in this game. I didn't make a prediction for the Chelsea game. I'm going to predict us to win this one 2-1. Against Leicester, and then we'll guarantee ourselves top 4. But Leicester with Tony Kroos playing for them. How old is Tony Kroos now in this? As Son Heung-min scores. How are Leicester... Oh, this is big for Leicester, I've just noticed. They've taken the lead against us, and taking the lead against us has lifted them out of the relegation zone. But Timo... Right, hold on a second. This Leicester side should not be relegated. Son, how old is he? He is 32. Okay, so probably not quite as good. Timo Werner, though, is only 29. He should be in his absolute peak and prime, so I don't understand why he's not playing very well. They've got Wilfred Ndidi at 28. He is sick. Tony Kroos at 35 is probably past it and probably not actually that good. But Christian Pulisic at 26 should be getting to his prime. I don't understand how this Chelsea side, this Leicester side, it's pretty much Chelsea, isn't it, with some of these players, but I don't understand how his Leicester side are fighting against relegation because that is a very good team. What's happening here? What's happening here? Has Renier just been sent off? Yellow card. Oh, okay. That worried me. That was the very start of this highlight coming up right now. As Gutierrez, who is that Chelsea player who we had on... This is why I thought I recognised Gutierrez. He's meant to be really, really good, Gutierrez, because we had him on loan from Chelsea and then didn't play him all season because we only got him to appease other people in the squad. We wanted to play Gelhardt and we wanted to play Bartol Barisic instead, despite Gutierrez being better than both of them. So we do... Yeah... He's on loan at Chelsea, at Liverpool. Oh my God. He's on loan from Chelsea to Leicester. That's what I was trying to say. I don't understand why I'm getting so... I've got Chelsea on the brain, basically, from the last game, the next game coming up, the Champions League. I'm just concerned, basically. I'm just concerned. None of what I'm saying is making sense either, but Renier's goal there does make sense. 14 for the season for him, back on level terms, and that's absolutely fine for us. How are Chelsea and Man United getting on? Well, Man United are losing, which is great. And Chelsea are not playing. Oh, they're losing to Man City. Okay, so they're both losing, which is fine for us. So it's all good. Renier's goal was very excellent as well. Oh, you can tell, can't you? You can just tell in the way that I'm speaking. The words I'm saying aren't making sense. I'm getting nervous for this final. I'm getting nervous. But 2 losses in a row for Chelsea, losing to us and to Man City. That wouldn't be great for them. So, you know, that may be... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think I just need to shut up for the rest of this second half. Let it play out. None of our front players are playing particularly well. I think what we might do is give some minutes to Baby just to get him warmed up and ready and raring to go for the final. Should he be fit enough and well enough to play in that final, I do want to try and get him playing because he is a talisman. He's got 17 goals to his name this season. He's the top goal scorer. He knows where the back of the net is. Ideally, we would be playing him. But I don't want to be in a situation like Tottenham were in, where they rushed Harry Kane back and he was really ineffective in that Champions League final against Liverpool and he just did nothing, basically. At least my 2-1 score prediction is still on. My 2-1 score prediction is still on for this game. Although it's technically still on for Leicester, isn't it? It's on... You hate to see it. Okay, 2-1 down to Leicester. Not ideal, but United still losing, Chelsea still losing as well. And we're helping Leicester right now avoid relegation. This is big for them. Really, really big for them. They shouldn't be going down. I don't understand how they're down there, but they are down there for a reason. So I don't understand why we're not beating them, considering that they've been terrible all season, clearly, if they're right down there on the final day of the season. We should be winning this. We should be dominating this, but Timo Werner coming forward now nearly makes it 3. This is not great. And as the clock ticks down, we are losing it. As Man United have just taken the lead in their game. Chelsea had 3-1 down though, so at least we've got 4th place in the Premier League. Oh, okay. You were not good enough today. Sort of game we should be winning. Not very happy with that. But at least we have secured the Champions League place, which is great. Now, actually, I don't think it matters, because if Chelsea win the Champions League, they get Champions League and so do we. Because I think basically that's how it happens. If you win the Champions League, you get qualification for next year, don't you? And you can have 5 teams from one country go into it, I believe. I think. I'd say someone in the chat, let me know if that's true or not, but I'm recording this obviously on Saturday. I'm recording this. So it's not going to alleviate my worries right now if you tell me that's the case or not. So I'm still sat here very, very concerned about this now. We've qualified for the Europa League by securing a top 4 finish. I mean, yeah, but sure, that's Champions League. Surely that's Champions League rules, please. Champions League group stage, depending on the winner of the Europa League. Oh my God. Who's in the Europa League still then? Is that what this means then? Euro Cup. I can't click on that. Why can I not? Let me get to it. Who's in the final of that? Arsenal. Oh God. So if Arsenal win that, and we lose, oh my God. So we could actually, we might not be in the Champions League yet. So really, we have to win. We have to win the Champions League final. Because... Okay, the pressure is hugely on us now. Saying that, the Europa League final is probably the weekend before the Champions League final, isn't it? So we should see if Arsenal win it or not. At least I won Manager of the Year. That's pretty decent. Did I win it last season? I've won it twice in a row now. You love to see it. Thomas has been called up to the French under-21 squad. I swear he's 23. How is that allowed? Chelsea and Man United are about to go head-to-head in the FA Cup final. Come on, Man United, because yes, that's fine. I want Chelsea to keep losing games, because Chelsea are now on a three-game losing streak. That obviously will help us out a little bit, surely, if they're in a bit of bad form, so that's quite handy. Ross Barkley wants to go out on loan, as does Reece James. Lads, I don't want to deal with this right now. Leave me alone. Joe Gomez, sort these guys out, will you please? Sort them out. Have a word with them for me. And he's done it. Joe Gomez is a hero. But I presume the Europa League final has been played at some point, hasn't it? Europa League, Champions League, Europa League. It's not been... When's it being played? Arsenal. When is your game being played? On the 28th. Okay, we'll find that on the 28th. I can just see down here as well, they beat Lyon 7-0, Arsenal, in the semi-final, which doesn't quite bode well for Marseille, who they're coming up against. Oh, it's now the 30th. I've not checked. I need to check if they won it. Okay, Arsenal have won the Europa League. Okay. So that means they've got Champions League qualification because they won the Europa League. So we now sit in this horrible position where we've got to a Champions League final, all right? We've come top 4 in the Premier League, but we might not actually get Champions League next season because of the way things have... Oh my God, this is horrible. We've got to win it now. We've got to. Otherwise, we'll never win a Champions League because we've only got one more season in us before the beta comes out for FM21. And, okay. This is more pressure now. Also, I've just noticed João Pedro, 34 goals in the league. In the league alone. And yet, Chelsea only finished 5th. Bloody, and Mbappe there was 16. Between them, they got 50 goals. And yet they still can't come in the top 4. Bloody hell. Leeds United will appear in their second Champions League final. I'll be honest, didn't know they'd been in one before. I knew they got to semi-finals in like the early 2000s. I didn't realise they got to a final before, and I presume they lost it because it would have said they've won it before. So when, I did not know this. 1974-75 against Bayern Munich. You learn something new every day. Team meeting should be held, should it? I don't have good records with these sorts of things. Everyone's going to hype the match up, just don't pay attention to it. Elenu and Brewster, who aren't in the first team, are unhappy with that. That's fine. That's fine. Everyone else's morale's been boosted. Okay, that worked quite well, actually. Some contracts are up for renewal. Unfortunately, the best one of these, Thomas Sarov, has no interest in signing a new contract right now with us. Thomas, please have a word with yourself, because I want you to stay. I don't know what I've done wrong to you, because you're a breakthrough prospect. It's not like you're expecting to play every single game, but you are on the first team. You have played games this season. Please sign a contract. But here we go. Champions League final. I think we do play Reece James. He scored against Chelsea earlier on, which was great. We get Joe Gomez back on the pitch as well. Godfrey. How is Aït-Nouri looking? He can go on the bench at least. Baby, I don't know if we start him because he's got no match sharpness. But I think for a player of his quality, we can't not start him. It's a risk I'm willing to take. We can always take him off if we need to, but it's a risk I am willing to take on that one. We'll also put Anthony Ward on the bench. We'll also put Thomas Sarov on the bench. And we'll also put Thaddeus Davies on there as well. Aït-Nouri, I don't think we'll play, so we'll take him off probably for... let's go for Nassi as that other winger. This is a cup final. 1 second. There we go. I've got a tie on. I'm in isolation, all right? I'm not going to put a suit on. I'm not seeing anyone. I've been isolated for nearly 2 weeks now. I've not shaved in 2 weeks. This is the best bit of facial hair I've ever had in my life. I hope you guys have noticed it. I hope you have, because I'm very proud of this. But I'll be more proud when we win the Champions League. Let's do it. So kickoff is upon us here at the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam. Just as a... Hold on a second. Did we win the Europa League last season? Europa League... Yeah, we did. I don't know why I forgot about that. Okay, I remember that now. I was thinking, like, this is the first European final we've been to, isn't it? But no, we actually did win the Europa League last... I feel like I said a few episodes ago, we haven't won a Europa League or something like that. We bottled it. We have won it. I don't know why I forgot about that, because that was quite a big game. Because I remember it. I remembered it when we said the stadium. We won the... Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, you hate to see it. I remembered it because we played in Villa Park and I was having a go about Villa Park being a poor stadium. The Johan Cruyff Arena, the Amsterdam Arena, is a stadium suitable for a final. I don't think Villa Park is as... Oh, Gomez just puts that one over the bar. We started off strongly, though, I must say. We've started off pretty strongly in this game, which guarantees we'll go 1-0 down at any second now, I imagine, to this Chelsea side, as Chilwell looks to come forward for them. Gets into Vlasic coming forward, and what did I say? And literally as they score that, I've just got a notification on my phone telling me that Lincoln City have gone 1-0 down to Doncaster Rovers. You hate to see it. Not a great afternoon so far. Chelsea coming forward again. Mbappe into Gravenberch into Kovacic to Hudson-Odoi. They've got such a... It's 2-0. Oh, dearie me. The worst bit is, if we lose this now, we can't prove ourselves again next season because we won't be in the Champions League because Arsenal got that place. Oh, this is so frustrating. Half-time, 2-0 down. Aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. Tactics. We've got to go for it a bit more, haven't we? Wing-back, attack. Wing-back, attack. They're on attack. He's on attack. Let's go very attacking. We've got to go for it in the second half. We've got to go for it. And we're also going to say, get creative out there. We've got to do something to get ourselves a goal in this game. We've got to do something. As Hudson-Odoi collects the ball into Chilwell, saved by Van Voort. I think that was probably the highlight. It's not going to be a counter-attack or anything like that. They might show the corner, which they are doing, but I don't think anything will come from it as Mbappe puts it in the middle, headed over the bar by João Pedro. But the highlight does continue from the goal kick. Right, this is where we attack, and this is where we pounce. As Taylor out to Josko. Josko, why are you teasing me like that? Seriously. Come on, you hate to see it. Hudson-Odoi's injured, that's good. Show some passion out there, boys. Let's get 2 goals, at least take this to extra time. As Sancho on the ball collects it for Chelsea out to Mbappe on the other side. Mbappe coming forward. Interception there by Valenzuela. I think it was a tackle. Interception as we get the ball out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn coming forward. Baby is well offside. I don't know why he's straight. Baby, I know you're not Matt Sharp, but you've not lost all sense of knowing how to play football. Chelsea on the ball again, though, looking to come forward. Valverde plays it back to their goalkeeper, who's under some pressure, but does get it out to Williams. Gravenberch into Kovacic. Kovacic to Mbappe. Mbappe skips past one, as he always does, because he's such a good player. Past 2, into the middle. Gomez clears. Bergwijn on the ball. This is where we counter-attack now. Josko running down the left-hand side. Unchallenged. Can he get ball to Baby? He can't quite, but Bergwijn gets it. Bergwijn to shoot. Bergwijn. Oh, why? Anywhere. Put it anywhere. Just not at the keeper. Okay. Werenya's off for Holozek. Definitely. Bergwijn's going to come off for Anthony Ward. And Joel's going to come on for Ben Godfrey's played terribly. Reece James on the ball for us just before the 70. I was about to say half time. I don't know why I thought it was half time. Is it too little too late though? I don't know. Get creative. Come on. We might have to push some more players forward in a second as well. In fact, I think we might have to. Valenzuela there. Thomas there. I know they're not quite ideal positions for you, but you've got to try. In the meantime, a highlight. I'm not sure if it's for the tactical changes or not, but Anthony Ward coming forward. Swing one in the middle. One of you. Josko in the middle. Baby's there. Cleared only as far as Thomas. Thomas now out to Josko. Josko in the middle. Shoots himself. Anthony Ward on the ball. Oh, I can't quite get it back across the 6-yard box. I think he's got a bit unlucky there, but that could have been a goal for us. We're getting better. The highlight is continuing from this goal kick. We are really pushing for some goal. What was that? Anthony Ward has scored in a Champions League final, and this could be the way back into the game. You love to see that as well. What on earth was Valverde doing here? He injured him. Oh, Anthony, that's not very sporting of you, but I love you for it. I absolutely love you for it. Right, we've got minutes to grab a second goal here. Come on. Ampadu on the ball as he gets it into Demiral, or whatever he's called. Ampadu is not tackled. Come on, let's get the challenge in here. Let's get a counter-attack going. Good save, Van Voort. Is that the highlight? Please, it's the highlight. No, don't do that to me. Get creative. Come on, what more can I do? Go there. Go there. You don't like it. I know you don't, but you've got to push forward and try. Come on. Come on. We just need one goal. Josko clears it only as far as Mbappe. Mbappe into Gravenberch. Josko, good interception out to Holozek, who wins it. Holozek coming forward. Holozek still coming forward to Anthony Ward. Anthony Ward, cross it. Why did he not cross it? Anthony. Oh, he's had a taste of goals in the Champions League final, and he's not scored it. God, we've got 6 minutes of added time, though. We are pushing so hard. In the middle, Baby can't get on the end of it. Taylor is there. Thomas is there. Back out to Reece James. Reece James in the middle. Cleared. Oh, this is so agonising. I can't believe this. We're coming so close. Give me a highlight, please. Anything. I can't do anything more. I can't do anything. God, this is horrible. Horrible. Let's get the interception. Let's get the challenge. Let's sprint up the other end of the pitch. Let's score the goal that we need. As Mbappe on the ball is nearly brought down in the area. Good challenge. Joel, right. Clear this. Come on, Joel. Clear it. Good. Taylor, come on. Joel, oh my God, this is horrible. I hate this. Right. Thomas. Back to Joel. Back. Come on. Gomez. Van Voort. Stop messing around with it. We've got a minute left, lads. A bit of urgency, please, as Josko on the ball. Comes forward with it down the left-hand side. Into Anthony Ward. Anthony Ward across the area. Baby's there. You love to see it. The equaliser in the 95th minute. This is it. Come on. You can't make this up. What an absolute turnaround here. Anthony Ward comes off the bench and is the Leeds United hero. Baby gets his goal as well. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Into extra time. Wow. Okay. Passionately. Time for everyone to dig deep. You love to see it. Tactically, we will drop these players back just a little bit. And I think now we're on level terms again. We don't want to go too mental. So we'll sort of drop back a little bit. We'll stick on attacking. This is mad. Absolutely mad. I can't believe we brought that back like we just have done. What a game. This is going on for... This is amazing. What an absolute game. Anthony Ward. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Come on, Anthony. Oh, my God. I thought he'd scored. I thought he got it. Mbappe with a free kick for Chelsea, though. I mean... We need to calm down. We need to collect ourselves a little bit now. We need to focus up as Mbappe's been given far too much space, and how we've not conceded there, I don't know. If we win this now, if we win this, what an absolute game this is. As we good defensive clearance there. Anthony Ward can't quite get clear. I think we can make another change, actually, can't we? If we want to. I think we've got another substitute. Should we want to bring someone else on? I don't know who we'd want to bring on at this stage, if I'm honest with you. I'm not quite sure who we've got on the bench that can change the game for us. Maybe Tomiyasu, he could come on and have a bit extra at the back, maybe. In fact, I am quite tempted to do that. Reece James is actually on a 6.7, the worst in the entire squad. So let's do it. Let's bring Tomiyasu on. See if he can make a change out there as the fourth substitute in this game. But as we've reached half-time and extra time, it's still 2-2. Let's go a bit more very attacking. Let's say get creative out there. And I think what I might do is just push these players forward again just a little bit. Just a little bit. And Valenzuela, yeah, leave it like that. Leave it like that. That's fine. That's basically what we had before. Not the wing-backs, though. That was a bit too extreme, I think. But we had to do it given the circumstances. Anthony Ward coming forward. He is my man of the match. Anthony Ward has come on and changed the entire game for us. What a player. As Josko's ball in the middle is cleared, but only as far as Thomas. Thomas to Gomez. Gomez back to Van Voort. Okay. I can feel a goal coming. I can feel a goal coming here. As Joel... to Gomez, to Thomas, to Joel, to Gomez. Good triangles. Holozek out wide. Comes forward with the ball. Holozek to put the ball in the middle. Oh, I thought it was a penalty. It's a corner. I'm not entirely sure what this highlight's for, but it is not continuing. Oh, gee. Right. Quick. Shout. Show some passion. Otherwise, we're going to penalties. And, okay. We've not got the goal we need. And we're going to penalties, and we don't really have great penalty takers on the pitch. Holozek's got to go at first. He's the best finishing composure and penalties. Taylor up next. And then I'd rather go for Baby, and then Valenzuela. And then Josko. I mean, at this point, it then just gets a little... In fact, Thomas isn't too bad. His penalties are a little bit low, but he can go 6th if we need him to. Then Joel. Then Tomiyasu, then Anthony, not Anthony, yeah, go on then, and then it doesn't really matter, hopefully we're not going to get that far anyway, but there's the penalty shootout. Let's go to the director camera. It's Chelsea to take them first. Mbappe steps up, and Van Voort, he hits the post, this is amazing, amazing stuff, come on. Holozek steps up for us then, finish this one, he does. Excellent. We are, that is very, very handy. João Pedro, with 47 goals to his name this season, gets a penalty. It doesn't count. It doesn't count towards his actual tally, though, which is fine, so that doesn't matter too much. Taylor steps up for us. Come on, Kenneth. Back of a net, please. He does it. Keeper went the right way, but didn't quite get to the ball. 2-1 up in this penalty shootout. Vlasic, who scored the first goal for Chelsea this evening, steps up and puts it wide. 4, baby. Score this, and then we're 1 away from winning. Come on, baby. He puts it away. He puts it away. Now, either they miss, or we save it, and we win the penalty shootout, or they score, we win the penalty shootout. Oh my God, this has happened quickly. Jadon Sancho steps up for Chelsea. This was Chelsea's to win. Until the 80th minute, it was theirs to win. And blimey, they have bottled this completely as Sancho misses. We've won the Champions League because Chelsea cannot get a shot on bloody target. This is probably the best cup final I've ever played in. Has to be one of the very best. Has to be. The way we came back, the way that Anthony Ward, my new hero, changed this game around. The number 69 will always go down in our hearts. Wow. Passionately, congratulations. We've won a This is amazing. I can't believe we've done this. This should not have happened at all, given the time frame that we've had for this series. But we've done it. Anthony Ward, I could kiss you right now. I could kiss you. He isn't quite Premier League level yet, but he has had 11 appearances this season. I've given him some chances, and he's played relatively averagely in all those games. But when it matters, wow, he is a big game player. He's a championship level player right now, but has played, enough games this season to be a part of the team. And wow, when it matters, Anthony, wow. So Leeds lift the Champions League, £16 million for that. We celebrate a double. For the Carabao Cup we won as well. Excellent stuff. You love to see it. Iconic Kelsey builds a Leeds legacy. You love to see it. Medals for the players. Leeds fans worship me. Bloody well should do. Board are delighted. £9 million in TV revenue. £2 million in extra money because why not? Because we're good. £8 million given out to a squad, but that's fine. And in the bank now we have got, how much have we got? 159 million. Wow. What a season. What a season. Josko needs a new contract in 2 days' time as well. I'll do that very shortly to get that all done with him so he's not angry with me. But we'll give Josko a new contract. I can't believe it. What a journey we've been on. What a journey we've been on this season. Obviously, we didn't quite do as well as we wanted to in the Premier League, but we have guaranteed ourselves Champions League football for next season by winning the Champions. I can't believe we've won it. That is a huge achievement. And in the way we won it as well, I can't get over that. What a final. Either way, next episode is the Club World Championship, because that is this summer, apparently. That gets drawn today? This round is drawn on the 31st of the 5th, which is today. So let's see that draw, I guess. But now it's the 1st. January, February, March, April, May. That should have been yesterday. What's going on there? Oh, it's the preliminary rounds that were drawn. We're not in it yet. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll see next episode what happens to the Club World Championships, but we'll do that next episode as well as the transfers. I don't know what we'll do next episode, basically, but it's going to be a long one, like today's probably is, because I'm already recording for like 45 minutes. I'm over the moon with this. It's going to take this tie off now as well, which is great. What an episode. We'll now need to go and apologise to everyone in my house for shouting and stamping around and going a bit mental, but it was worth it. Either way, thank you ever so much for watching today's episode. Next episode likely to be tomorrow, but I might still be getting over this win, so it might not be tomorrow, but I'll let you know either way on Twitter, Discord, blah, blah, blah. But we'll have one more season with Leeds, and then we'll shift our attention to FM21, which should be very good fun. So, in the meantime, thank you ever so much for watching today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and what an episode it was. Make sure you drop a like on the video for me. 300 likes for the target, but hopefully we can massively surpass that with that Champions League win. And then, of course, whilst I'm thinking about it, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And if you want to buy FM21, link down in the 352 game. That would be massively appreciated as well. So, until next time, have a wonderful evening. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.